thing I like about Malaysia, right? Let's say Asia in particular. At the airport, you can find eateries, restaurants upon arrival, and these are quite affordable. Plenty of options. Unbelievable. I understand the lighting here is not great, and the weather is not fantastic at all as well. You know, so basically, I hope it doesn't rain on me. But I've got this thing hocking me, and the food in Malaysia, this is one thing I've got to say, I think someone said I'm saying the name wrong, Malaysia, or should I say like that, Malaysia? Alright, I think I'm going to start saying it like that now. I don't want to make a mess of myself, right? And I think later I'm going to meet my friend, you know, and then, yeah, probably going to try some food as well. I'm already sweating. I mean, it's actually quite incredible though. It's like when someone can speak your language, the sense of relief and you get, it's absolutely amazing, man. It's awesome feeling. On top of that, the food was good, but I couldn't finish it. It's still damn hot right now. Bloody hell. Kid you not, it feels like I live in Malaysia. I know literally where to go and how long it will take me to get to the place I'm going to go to. And I got my hotel, I think it's in Chinatown, so which is nice. The thing is, I was there two months ago. I normally come to Malaysia, I think I've lost track now how many times I've been here. It's ridiculous. Well, the thing is, I'm just going to spend a couple of days here, and then I'll head to Indonesia. You know, Malaysia, Indonesia are two of my favorite countries in the world, not just in Asia, in the world. So the thing I like about Malaysia is just how smooth it is. The infrastructure is absolutely impeccable, man. So it's so inexpensive. So this one is a non-stop train to KL. Kuala Lumpur could easily be a super city. I mean, close to where I'm staying, I just saw a lot of people just going in and out. So I went inside. They have a great option as well. So awesome. I just walk in and just sit down here, sit outside, you know. And there's foreigners everywhere. I like it that way, you know. So you don't get any special treatment here. You know, this is not my first time in Malaysia. For those who know me, I opened this channel in this country, and that was like 7 years ago or something like that. It's brilliant, man. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, it's not just a city, but it is a breeding ground of success. It's a place I've grown to love, always. Special. I've been coming here for a very long time now. And hello, hi, how are you? You know what this reminds me? Reminds me of my base in China, Shenzhen. You know, and of course then there's a heavy presence of Chinese, you know, of course, and white tourists. Not so much of a black tourist, yeah. But of course it's growing, you know, the black Americans and the British as well. They are making serious inroads. But I'm talking about, you know, the majority here, the Malay, the Indians and the Chinese. And pass someone and then they say Assalamu alaikum. And then in reply, and then you say Wa alaikum salam. It's absolutely beautiful. That's the beauty of Malaysia, man. If you're Muslim here, I would definitely say you are going to have a quality time. Malaysia, it's very inviting to Muslim people. You know, the vibe, you know, the culture itself. Very, very tolerant place, really. In this place, no one has treated me awful, you know, which is awesome, man. Hello, bro. How are you? You okay? Yeah, nice to meet you, bro.
Where are you from?
UK. Yeah, what about you? Where are you from? Huh? Turkey. Oh, Turkey.
What's
Yeah.
your name?
Sheku. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah,
What's your
man.
name?
Sheku.
Sheku.
Yes. Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, cool,
Nice to
man.
meet you,
Nice to
brother.
meet you, brother.
See ya.
I was safe one. Take care. Oh, that's awesome, man. So the guy's from Turkey. So the energy in Malaysia. I'm telling you, everyone you meet, gonna be speaking in English with you. I think for the past few months, this is 2 months ago. I think for the past 2 months, this is the most interaction I've had with someone, a stranger. You know, yes, of course, when I go to work, my co-workers are foreign, but those are my co-workers. I'm talking about outside of work. It's brilliant. Hello. Look at this. This is the second tallest building in the world. Girls that come here to hang out. It's a bookstore. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my way downstairs. It's actually very cool up here. Tight space, but it's fine. You can also see lads as well coming up here. Not bad. Sorry?
Ini dapat sedikit.
Your name is Pablo?
Yeah.
Really? Nice to meet you, Sheku.
Nice to meet you.
Are you Malay? Malay? You Malay? Hey, nice to meet you. Yeah.
Where are you from?
England, UK.
England?
Yeah, UK. Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Take care, bro. Awesome. Bye-bye. That's good. view this from the outside, but I'm not going to go in. Anyways, just want to keep it brief, and I just want to say thanks to those who left positive messages, on my last video, and talking about, how kind people are in Malaysia. Very, very kind people. Awesome. So this video is to bring clarity as well in terms of my direction, is where I'm heading, and I just don't want to mislead people. That's not me. I want to make things very clear at the start. At the moment, I am still traveling. I'm on my holiday. I live and work in Shenzhen, China. Sorry, 1 second. And in Shenzhen, China, it's an awesome place. I've learned a lot, and both countries are great, absolutely fantastic. Malaysia and China. China, it's a lot more advanced, a lot more developed than Malaysia. You understand? And it has more opportunity than Malaysia. Yes, And the one thing Malaysia, I would definitely say, for me, has than China doesn't. It's it's the support network. For me, I just feel like I have that in Malaysia. Whether it be friends, whether it be people I'll just meet, randomly, or the ease of communication, which is absolutely incredible, because that is very key. Traveling and living in a place, it's not just traveling, it's an experience. It's an experience on its own. And I do believe, hospitality is language. The way you're treated can translate to a positive language, a language of, let's say, belonging. Like you belong in a place, you understand? And I felt that in Malaysia and in Indonesia, you understand? Don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't like China. I do. My holiday, my first year, I've been only there for 2 years. To be honest, August, the 23rd of August, will make me precisely 2 years in China. I like to round things up to 2 years. So technically, I'm not 2 years yet in China. Or some people say, yeah, you are 2 years in China. I'm so chubby. When I'm traveling, I eat a lot. I don't exercise. I haven't done that. And I would just say, I've learned a lot in my 2 years in China. In my first year, I wasn't focusing on the negative side. Let's face it, on the Western media, people say a lot of bad things about China. If I went in to China, with this idea of China is bad, China like this, China like that, then I would have easily left China in my first few months. But I stay put, and then thanks to my company as well. My company is very diverse, very kind, and but other than that, if my company wasn't good, of course, that would have been a huge problem for me. I would have left ages ago, but they needed me. I feel like I'm wanted. That's the most important thing. So if you feel like you're wanted in a place, it makes you want to stay longer. So I've lived in 3 cities in China: Beijing, Tianjin, and now I'm currently living in Shenzhen, close to Hong Kong. My quality of life, it's very, very high. And whenever I come to Malaysia, my quality of life is also high, you understand? My pounds or my yuan tend to stretch further, you understand? And there's a lot of Chinese people go to Malaysia because of the history, and, of course, there's also a lot of huge numbers of Chinese also living in Malaysia, you understand? So, yeah, the relationship between Chinese and Malaysia, it's actually very good, you understand? For me, I just feel like the kindness of Malaysians. They have this heart. That's the reason why you see a lot of people from different countries. They're running from they're seeking refuge in Malaysia, and they tend to get it easy, because Malaysians open their heart to a lot of peoples from around the world, which is beautiful. Honestly, not many people can say that about their country. Really, I can definitely say that. So it's a lot more multicultural than China, unfortunately, and I've learned that China is an emerging society. I saw a comment people say maybe you should go to the Muslim side of Malaysia, and since you're Muslim, you'll feel a lot more accepted. I think I would have to explore that. In fact, there are more Muslim in China than in the whole of Malaysia. It's true. There's a region called Xinjiang. Basically, if you go there, a lot of Muslim. And also where I live, a lot of Muslim. And where I used to live in Tianjin, so many mosques. Honestly, it blows my mind. China actually surprised me, because when I talk about my personal opinions and all that, right? Nothing will happen to you, really. Most people think you have no freedom to express yourself in China. That's not entirely true. But of course, and if you go out there, of course, you do the obvious and discriminating and being racist, or, cussing the Chinese people, or being disrespectful towards them. They might flag you, they might report you to the police, and then you might face a lot of problem. And of course, in talking about the government, you can get into a lot of trouble. So it's completely different. It's the same thing as well, say in Malaysia as well. You can't talk about the government in most Asian country. Only Western country, we can bash up, we can cuss out prime ministers and our representative in our constitution. Really, we can cuss our prime ministers and all that, right? So no problem. It's a freedom of speech, So that's the huge difference, and a lot of Western country has over a lot of these countries around the world, not just in Asia. You understand? So in that way, for me, I think cussing your government doesn't mean it's a good thing. You understand? So I don't like to partake in that. Of course, we do complain, especially if you're British, you do complain, you know what I mean? But other than that, man, I would definitely say I don't feel completely hostile. It's just like online. That's why I recently voiced my opinion when it comes towards the treatment of black people, because in China, the first thing they will see, especially for someone like me, they'll see my skin first before they see what I can actually bring, which is sad. This is also down to a daily interaction with people constantly looking at you. When I'm in Malaysia, listen, no one cares. And that feeling feels so good. Really, it's just feel like I'm not being watched by, my movies not being watched, everything I do, understand? And it's a good feeling, because in the UK, I'm used to that, basically getting on, no one cares. And I kind of prefer that, do you know what I mean? I'm a lot more reserved in that manner. But of course, I'm also extrovert, do you know what I mean? Just want to keep it very brief, and just want to say these two countries are completely different. I'm not comparing them directly, but I'm just saying the things I've learned from these two countries. If you want to make it in life, you want to make money, China is the place. One thing I've noticed about China, money talks. It seems at times it's the religion in China. While it's in Malaysia, relationship and family, it's the most important thing ever. I feel very happy in Malaysia. Of course, to some degree, I'm also happy in China. Financially, I'm happy, and I'm happy to the fact that I have a good school as well, and where I'm working, I have a good co-workers as well, so that helps. If that was terrible, then it will leave me with no chance but to move company. But so far, my company has been very supportive. Sometimes they want to listen, which is good. Honestly, they do understand. A lot of people do understand the struggle people like me face in China at times. It's not easy. But of course, I don't want to play the victim card. I'm just trying to raise an awareness there. So that's it. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. And I know this, I'm in my hotel room, and I'm only in Malaysia just for a brief. I just wanted to make that clear. In the future, surely Malaysia is a place I'm strongly considering retiring in. But of course, right now I'm still young, in spite I'm still chubby, I'm only 30, you understand? I'm only 30. I'm still young. Inshallah, when I get to that stage, and of course, I'll pull the plug. And I just want to say thanks to my friend, It's very, very helpful, man. So helpful. It's given me so much information. So thank you so much. So that's it. I will leave you here. Tata. Bye for now.